Uh, I messed up. Didn't turn the sound on. Try that.
There's a time that I remember when I never felt so low. And I felt all the hatred just to go for slow. And my heart feel like an ember, and it's not enough to die. I carry these torches for you, but you know I'll never try. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. Everything gon' be alright. Only the best will say. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here tonight. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones in today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. Memories bring back, memories bring back.
Fun. There's Sweet Tom. Yes. Nice to have you all with us. Hello. Hello. Good evening. I think I'll leave these on for a while because I need to be able to talk to Shelby when she comes in. Presuming Shelby comes in. Check my phone and see if she left a message to that effect. Sometimes I get messages. Sometimes I don't. Let's see if there's one. No, nothing. Something about last night's shocking Shark Tanks as episode, whatever that is. There she is. Look at this. There she is. Hi there. There you are.
Hi!
Oh, how
Merry
Christmassy.
Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, we're getting ready. Getting closer. I'm really excited. One of those crazy people that love Christmas.
Yeah, that's
I like
fun.
sparkly
That's
things.
Rigo. Hello, Rigo. Carl Gueva. Let's see.
I'm getting
Ben
my chat up
Johnson.
here and I'll join you all.
Yeah. I need to get the same thing.
Yeah, I need to do live chat and pop out chat and all that jazz.
Really? It started by first Wallstead, Ben Johnson says. Well, did you cap it with sand?
Congratulations.
Right. Did you cap it with sand? If you capped it with sand, it's a Father Fish system, not a Wallstead. Wallstead doesn't approve of sand from everything we've heard. Funny, isn't it? Really kind of strange.
I approve. For whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Really, I approve too. Absolutely. My dirted tank keeps farting. Is this something I should be worried about? Let me ask you a question, Funk. When you fart, do you worry about it? My
The bubbles
hunch
just come
is
right up to the surface, just like in the bathtub.
hear that, just like in the bathtub. And Ben said, I did cat with Sam. Well, bravo. Bravo, Ben. Keep us posted. Post some pictures of your tank on Discord. It'll give lots of folks a chance to look at them and chat about it. Uh, let's see. Oh, he also said thank you for your advice and the info I found on Discord. There is a world of information on Discord and a world of people to chat with. So if you like 24/7 fish talk, it's the perfect place to be. Scott Stankiewicz, fart away, he says. ABC.
I want to
Hello,
say hi to
ABC. Good
everybody
to see you.
that I missed.
Go ahead.
And
Do
Lori,
it.
she's so wonderful, already on all those links. So thank you already for that. And then everybody else from the Fish Fam coming in, and even some names I don't normally recognize. I just want to say hi to you all. I don't know if I'll be able to be with you next week, so I want to just say enjoy your holidays if I am not able to pop in. Love you all. Thanks for coming in. Hit that like for Father Fish. That's a good Christmas present for him.
Kevin Rosenberg. Hi there. Looking for my granddaughter. I don't see her here.
Oh,
Matt
well,
Cypress.
we'll keep an eye out.
Matt's real. That's Nayla Fox. Nayla Fox. That's her screen name. I didn't forget my granddaughter's name. I did. I did mispronounce her screen name.
Just her online moniker.
Yeah, we are maintaining her anonymity.
Absolutely. Don't blame anyone there.
Glass Fox. Hello, hello. Roman says, Shelby, I
Here's
like
a question.
sparkling things too, like glitter on a woman's eyeshadow. What's your question?
It's all over my house right now from the Christmas decorations, and then every day if I have a little chance, I plug in more lights. I can't get enough lights. Debbie Russell has a very important question there at 8:36.
You want to read it?
Go ahead. Yeah, sure. The soil we intended to use already has fertilizer in it. Miracle Grow organic potting mix, potash, phosphate, and nitrogen. Would that be too much fertilizer if used with your soil supplement?
No, it'll be okay. There's not a whole lot in it to begin with, and the supplements have very little in the way of actual fertilizer. So, no, it won't be a problem. Use about 25% of that. You can mix it with. I really like peat moss, chopped peat moss.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good humic substance. It breaks down well, and it helps to irrigate. So it's particularly good. Mary Page is here, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for Father.
Yeah, she says her internet's cutting in and out.
Right. Pardon?
She said her internet's cutting in and out, but she just finished up a video from
Okay.
unboxing your critters. She loves it and loves you. And she's looking for Nayla, or Nala, I believe would probably be what she wants. Nala.
Mary, is that the link that Lori just posted? Is that the new video? Because we want to watch it.
That would be wonderful.
Post the link to the new video, Mary. We'd love to see it. Let's see.
Kevin Rosenberg just got 2 pairs of Bolivian ramps today for $75. Pretty cool fish.
Oh my word!
I love them. I really do.
They're
and to have them paired
fish.
off already, that's
yeah, that's great.
They're so cute.
That's great. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some rams spawning. They're acting like they might do something. But we'll see. I've got a camera focused on them, but the camera's not working. So That's not a big help. I have
Well,
another I
listen,
could look at it with.
A for effort.
Let's see. I've got a camera here. And if I start messing with cameras, there it is. Check out Larry's channel. Okay, this is the link. Let me click on the link and we'll see where it goes. So far, it's not going
Okay.
anywhere.
Well, while
It's
that's
not.
loading, Crown Hill Half Moon was asking if white mason sand could be used for a planted tank.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's perfect.
Is that like
Now,
one of the some paving sands?
uh, yeah, also the concrete sand is good.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're uh, they're a finer grade, but they work really well. So yeah, they're fine. That was Laurie and Mary are
Oh,
trading
okay.
links to their channels. Mary, I
Well, you
want the
just have
link.
two sweethearts. You have two sweethearts there dueling it out.
I know. Mary, I want the link to the new video. We want to watch it. Well, let's see. What's
Maybe we're missing it
Aqua's
here.
saying? Aqua's saying I got a bone to pick with you. Now I got a 10-gallon Florida biotope on my back porch because of you. I'm a cichlid guy. See what you did?
Hey, we
I
all
know.
have to
I know.
struggle with not getting more tanks. We're
Here's
all
the
feeling the
issue.
same pain here.
Right. Here's the issue. Funk. The Father Fish method is a multiplier effect. It multiplies your ability to afford and to maintain 20 times more than you currently are able to. So it provides an extremely high value on return. Once you get involved with the Father Fish system, all of a sudden you're finding that you can set up tanks very inexpensively. You can locate
Oh yeah, too
tanks
inexpensively.
very very inexpensively, and you can have many more tanks with an absolute minimum of effort. So the
If
return
it holds
on the
water, yeah.
right, if it holds
Drag
well,
it through the
they gotta.
yard, leave it out in the rain, throw a couple wet leaves in it. You're ready to roll.
There you go. See, like that. It's, and you will be amazed,
So,
absolutely amazed.
absolutely. Especially if you get, live dirt and stuff from outside. And of course get that sand. Uh
Right.
and Mary says her video is still downloading or uploading, I should say. So
Oh, all right.
it's not ready yet. So that's why the link's not there. I wanted to add while we're, also adding types of sand. Um I learned from Mary, and I am astounded and in love to get the blasting sand from Tractor Supply. Don't
Yeah,
buy
the
black
black
sand from your
sand.
fish store ever
It's
again.
great. Yep,
Oh,
you
it's
bet.
it's more sparkly than the stuff at the fish store. And like if you how you go for pool filter sand versus play sand because you want it to be a looser sand, you get that with this. It's a nice same kind of as pool filter texture,
Yeah, they have
and
two
it just stays
grades. They
nice
have
and
a fine.
sparkly.
They have a fine, and of course, it is cold.
Yeah, mine only has one type, so I must be getting the course. And they always say we only have blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm just dazzled they have it.
Yeah, it's wonderful stuff. It really is.
It
Let's see.
really, yeah.
Crown Tail Half Moon is asking us to support a fundraiser that is
What's that?
is being held for a 15-year-old girl, Anna, who is known to. Let me get everything right here. Um, he asked if we would promote this. Let me get back up. Excuse me. Super Cichlids. Super Cichlids is holding a fundraiser for 15-year-old Anna, who just lost her mom in a car accident.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently hit by a drunk driver and killed her. So he wanted
That's
to know
horrible.
if we would share the fundraiser. We're certainly honored to do that. The link was just Crontel just posted the link. Click on over there and give something. Do something. Do what you can. It's Christmas. We need to be generous. We need to support and
Oh
help out
yeah,
where we
this little
can.
girl.
Absolutely.
I just posted it again. I'm getting a little better now that I can post links
Oh, good.
and watch chat at the same time. You have to get it down here.
Right.
Too much going on at first. It looks easy. Father Fish makes it look easy, is what it is.
Well, Mary, when that video is available, go ahead and put the link in because we want to watch it, and we will all watch it together. That'll be fun. Under which topic
Yes,
do
and
we have
Scott, I did see
photos?
that Wendy said hi back there. I didn't get to say hi to Wendy as well.
All
She's
right.
always there with Scott, watching,
Yes, and
learning, and
she did
adding
say
in, showing us our tanks.
she did say hello earlier. Uh, Fish time. Who's that? Jay Oliver.
And
Hey, Jay Oliver.
I missed in a few questions from Crown Tail Half Moon. We got the one about Mason sand.
Yeah,
I think
Mason sand is fine.
they were asking
That's
specifically, could you
yep.
remove and hatch eggs?
It's perfect. It's a finer sand. Now I don't mind using a fine sand. I really prefer finer sands. They do not.
Okay.
They do not.
Well, that's good to know.
They work. They work perfectly well. The finer the sand, the better.
I thought maybe it was inhibiting root growth. Somewhere on the YouTube, it told me to go for the coarser, but I listened because all I ever did before YouTube was kill plants.
There are those on the YouTube who claim that that plants will not grow in sand. Father Fish has done a series of videos demonstrating that, in fact, plants grow in sand. They grow in sand in every freshwater body of water on the earth. Plants grow in sand. In every freshwater body of water on the earth, plants grow in sand. How do you account for that? Does that mean they can't grow in sand in your aquarium? No, 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 no. They absolutely can. They can, they will, they do, they must. And you will find that they will grow so much better, so much healthier, so much stronger, that suddenly you will have an effectively planted tank. These pots, I should mention something about these pots. You're seeing a couple of pots here with plants in them, and there are several. Let me show you. I'm gonna screw the camera up here.
They look great.
There was a fellow. Well, I got a new camera, so we're gonna see.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Yeah, right. Okay, these
or
are
whatever
plants,
it is that's special to you this time of year.
Plants growing in pots.
We're just all warm together.
I just bought out a fish room that a fellow had to give up when he moved. He said that years ago he realized that he should grow plants in dirt, but he never thought to put it in the aquarium. He put it in pots, all kinds of pots, all kinds of containers. And then he watched a Father Fish
It's always a cute, great looking aquascape. Yeah, and then said, oh my goodness.
Right.
What have I been doing?
And then suddenly he realized.
It looks great for aquascaping, yeah.
Right, it is fun, isn't it? That's a pretty one. So, yeah.
I like that layered one.
That's how come I wound up with pots
Crown
and
Tail
jars.
Half Moon I love it.
Yeah.
And plants, even better, plants. Plants, plants,
Right.
plants. Pronto
Hmm.
Half Moon was asking if red sand could be used for planted tanks. Of course, I
Any
don't see
any
why not.
sand, any sand, so long as the
Hmm.
sand does not dissolve in the water. There are some sands, like for
Now,
example, there are sands like calcium-based sands, like crushed coral, for example, that will
hmm
affect the
yeah,
pH. So they're really not a sand. They're really, in that case, a crushed calcium. They're not silica based. They're not fossil based. They're not inert. So I guess the rule of thumb is they need to be inert, which means they cannot be made out of iron or iron graphite because that's not inert. Oxygen attacks it and it rusts. So you don't want to put that in your tank, although the plants would love it. Micro father fish in containers. It works if you move plants from tank to tank.
yeah,
Well, yeah, it does. Now, a better way to do it
and
is
jars and all that.
little trays, like um, ice trays, ice cube trays. If you can get plastic ice
Oh,
cube
for the different
trays,
plants.
yeah, just the tray
Yeah.
part, not the cells necessarily. You can you can set that up, grow plants, and be able to move it around. That was one of the first things I did.
Yeah.
I think when I started growing plants, that's what I realized I needed to do. And then it went from that very quickly to, well, if they'll grow in the tray, they'll grow in the plant in the tank. It's just a bigger tray. So I had to set the tank
Mhm.
up the way I set the tray up, and it worked brilliantly. Brilliantly. I
And the
love
tank is just a smaller lake.
right. uh,
um, Mermaid's Chorus was saying they finally got their TDS reader. When is it considered too high? I can tell you, I have perfectly healthy tanks that have read over 1,000. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube talk about that. They do have tannins in the water. I water change them. Everything's perfectly healthy. Babies are coming. So that being said, they said they have a tank suffering from old tank syndrome, and the TDS is reading at 758. I know I need a better water change there. I think the problem is we don't know what it is. You know, it just gives you a number
it depends on the kind of
and
fish
not
you've got
necessarily
too.
saying what's so high. Yeah, okay.
If you if you've got Africans, hard water fish, then they're going to do very well in that hard water. If you have South Americans, particularly saltwater fish, rams, plecostomus, tetras, they will not do as well
A pisto?
in that. And pistos, yeah, pistos won't do as well um, in very hard water. Now, it's got to be pretty hard. It's got to be up around 12, 13, 1400 to really have a negative effect. At 750, I don't believe it's really a problem. What you could do is change 10%, no more than 10% at a time. 10% at a time. You can do that every day if you want to, but do not do more than 10%. That way, you're not going to be shocking your fish by putting them in water that's suddenly dramatically and drastically different from what they're already in. Help them acclimate gradually. Make that water change small. Don't make it massive. A big water change does nothing more than stress everything out. Now, one other thing. One of the reasons people do big water changes is because the tank goes foul. And there is legitimacy to that. However, if you put extra air stones in that water, stop feeding the fish. If they are gasping and dying, you need to get them out. Take them out, put them in something else. If they're still swimming around, the water is cloudy, it's gotten fouled, and the fish are still okay, then don't do the major water change. Do 10%. You can do 10% in the morning, 10% in the evening. Add extra air stones, sponge filters, whatever you can to get more aeration in there. That's going to prevent the bacteria from draining the oxygen out of the tank. Do not feed a tank that is crashing. That would be horrible to do. Don't do that. That's why it got that way, from too much food, too much nutrition in the water. So, in other words, don't panic. Take your time, do it right. Do what is best for the fish. Don't feel like you've got to all of a sudden do something dramatic and drastic. Dramatic and drastic kills fish. Do not do dramatic and drastic. Never do dramatic and drastic. The most dramatic and drastic thing you should ever do is take fish that are clearly suffering and struggling out of the tank they're in and put them in something else. All right.
Debbie Russell, Wallstad is growing her plants in pots too.
Well, it's
Moon Boots is asking what. As long as there's the dirt and the sand and all that. Moon Boots is asking, what is that huge aquarium in your room?
Where? Which one? Oh, the one I showed?
Well, maybe it looks like there's one big one
With
behind you, but it's actually two. Maybe is what I think it is, because your head's like right where the divider is.
Yeah, let me get out of the way. Yeah, those are
There you go. Maybe that's what they're asking.
229 tons. And down below are 29-gallon saltwater tanks. These are the
Nice.
tanks that I converted from freshwater about 6 months ago. The one on this one has the original substrate in it from a freshwater tank that was set up at Father Fish Aquarium 10 years ago. I added an inch of sand to it and filled it up with water and rock, all saltwater stuff. The other one I did a new substrate in, got it right out of the Gulf, put it in there. There have been no effective difference between the two tanks. It's the original substrate has just been fine. Hasn't been a problem at all. So that's what those two tanks are. Those 4 tanks. Those are 29-gallon tanks. Now let me show you the other one. I've got a few other tanks there. I may as well show them to you if I can change.
Well, you really should give us a fish room tour video here at some point.
I need to do a video. Yeah, good idea.
Really?
Okay,
And, I think full fish room tour is something people search for a lot.
Here's my.
Sometimes people
This
just like
is
to
the
see what's
oldest
going
tank.
on, and then they find a new channel.
That's the oldest tank I have. That tank has been set up. It's got about 5 inches of substrate in it. It's a 30-gallon.
What size is it?
12 by 12.
Okay.
About 30 gallons.
Beautiful.
It's a 55.
So that'd be a 30 long, I guess.
Yeah, it's a 55-gallon, 6 inches shorter. It's a short 55.
Oh, I like that.
So you get about 30 gallons. I've got another one of these I'm going to set up. This is a 40-gallon. We just put a bunch of wild mollies in here. But it's got a bunch of
Beautiful.
oddball
Great
stuff.
size tank.
Some nice, crevenzas, bunch of crevenzas. And a bunch of cribby, a bunch of plecos, some cories. A real mixed bag. That's a big apology. You saw the two in back of
Yeah.
Down below I've got two tanks down here, 15-gallon tanks that have guppies in them. And yesterday I put line cagefish in the other one. I got them. I got them at our club auction. Nobody else wanted them. This is a pair of festivum, a breeding pair of festivum in here. This is a 30-gallon cube with Sagittarius, pretty much exclusively
I love the cubes.
Sagittarius. I do too. This is a 55 that's got a big salamander in it, an 18-inch salamander.
Oh
It's
wow.
got
We
turtles
didn't even know
in
you
it.
had this, Father Fish. My goodness, what are you keeping this
There's
from us?
several. Well, it's a dirty tank because these guys are stirring it up all the time,
Oh,
and I
we
haven't gotten
love
them
to.
to
We
clean it.
didn't even know. What else do you have up your
These are
sleeve?
well, those are what do they call rainbow cichlids? The rainbow. There's a turtle. There he
Beautiful.
is. That is a
What
Reeves.
do they
R
eat?
E E V Reeves Reeves turtle from South America, and he's wanting to bite the camera.
Oh my goodness.
Look at him. Look
I
at him.
didn't even know you had
And then down below are two more 15-gallon tanks. This one has mollies in it, and this one has duckweed. Actually, more mollies.
this.
Lots of black mollies. These are yellowhead mollies. I dumped a whole bunch of stuff in the water.
That's the
Anyway,
way it goes.
so that's all my tanks. Now you've seen them all.
Wonderful.
Now you know everything
I
I
didn't
got.
know about the turtle and the salamander.
The salamander is called a siren. It's a Florida native. They get about 2 foot. They get really big. Frank
Wow.
collect. He
Wow.
was collected. He was collected about 2 years ago during a rainstorm on the road. He was crossing the road. Guy caught him, brought him in, and I've
Oh
had him ever
wow.
since. Neat, neat. He was about a foot long. Now he's almost 20 inches. I don't feed him
Are
a
they
lot.
both in the tank together?
They are the turtle and the salamander.
And what do they eat?
Well, I feed earthworms primarily. I feed them
Okay.
about once a month, and I feed them a pretty good supply of earthworms about once a month. Aquafinity, hello,
Interesting.
hello. Let's
Yes.
see
What else we have
what
in here
else.
coming in? I know I saw a couple
More stuff.
hellos.
Yeah, there were some new people. Aquafunk says so true. Uh, it doesn't matter what that's referring to. I just appreciate it. Let's see.
9 o'clock. Sin Hyun. I'm not apologize if I'm not saying that correctly. He says hello, everyone. And
Who?
anytime you want us to get that right, everybody's welcome to come up and show their tanks here.
Sarko.
Hello to Red Eye.
Sarko human. Aquafunk, I got a
Mm-hmm.
personal question. Are you having more fun caring for just a few home tanks more than a bunch of display tanks? Great question. Um, I'm not really having a lot of fun here. I'm sorry to say,
Hmm.
and the reason is I am I'm really not settled in. I'm in rented space. I'm gonna have to move pretty
Yes.
quickly. My roommate just died about 2 days ago, and his
Oh, did
daughter is
he?
going to be selling the house. So I'm looking for a place to live. I really plus the fact that the reason I shut the shop down was because I was getting really tired. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I loved all the tanks and doing all that stuff, but it was really wearing me out, and I haven't gotten my
Yeah.
strength back yet. There's still things here like this dirty eel tank, a salamander tank, that I can't seem to get around to cleaning. So,
Yeah,
you know,
and it's down. It's a little bit down low.
well, I'm down low, is the reality.
Either one, yeah.
Now, Daniken's here. Hey, Daniken. Kenny.
Hi, Daniken. And
The
hi to
Nano
Army
Aquarium
Aquatics.
guy. Holding out on you, yeah, a little. Well, plus I've got a couple of bettas sitting in jars over here. I've got about a half a dozen bettas. I want to get breeding them again. I'd love to breed bettas. So I want to get into doing that again. I've got to get females. I've had females a couple of times. Couldn't keep them going. That's been the other problem. I've had a lot of water problems here. I think I've got
Yeah,
it
you said you've
solved.
been trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've
Where
got it
now?
now.
Where are you getting it from?
It's right out of the tap. It's city water. Turns out city water's the best
Okay.
water available. There is better water that I get for my saltwater fish. I found a place over
Mhm.
in Arcadia, which is about 40, 50 miles east of us, where I can get soft acidic water that's about 5.0. And I catch the pygmy sunfish in that. There are a lot of fish that really would
Oh,
like that.
okay.
I have some outdoor vats set up with that water in it. I don't have a tank set up yet with that water in it.
So
Once I get moved, I'll do that.
if we wanted to get your pygmy sunfish, because I know I do, would putting some soft wood in the tank be a good way to get it down like that?
It'll help a lot. You don't have to get it way down. I keep them in. I
Okay.
keep them
What
in
about
75 to
acclimating them?
80. Well, just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. What? Let me get into this a little bit because it's kind of interesting. I'm selling native
Good.
fish.
While you do that, I'm gonna move over my fish tree because when we go to double screen, it goes off, and I took my time decorating it, so
Oh,
it
nice.
has a starfish on it,
Let me.
and we're gonna try to keep it alive because I've always killed this type of thing. So let's. Ooh, oh, let's hear it.
Okay, so I'm collecting wild native fish, freshwater fish. I sell them as FOs, which is wild native
Yeah.
fish. And I pack them in their native water. Now, I just shipped out last Friday a half dozen pup fish, the name of which escapes me for the moment. It'll maybe come to me. It's like carotenoid or something. Um, I shipped out 6 of those, and I shipped out 6 pygmy sunfish. The the pygmy sunfish, as I just said, came out of 5.0 water, very soft, very acidic water. I shipped them in that water. The pup fish came out of brackish water, water that's 8.0 with some salt in it. I shipped them in native water. They were sent by the post office on last Friday up to Ybor City, which is in Tampa. They sat there for 5 days before they decided to ship them out to, I think, Chicago. Finally, yesterday, the buyer received the fish. 7 days in the
Hmm.
box. 7 days.
Wow.
They were perfectly healthy. They came through perfectly,
Oh,
which I
the story
found
has a happy ending.
very, very encouraging.
Amazing.
And I'm convinced it happened because of the water they were in. They were in native water. They had
And
not
that
been
water was
fed.
live, correct?
That water was live, exactly. So that water
Yeah.
was able to handle any ammonia that was that was released by the fish. Was able to handle it without becoming ammoniated. So using the native water, using live water, protected those fish from an extended stay in the bag.
Mm,
No
it sure
oxygen.
did.
I just put them in. I don't have an O2 tank, so they went in with just straight air, about 75% air, 25% water, roughly. A little less water than that, probably. But I was very excited about that because it really kind of proved the premise that the wild water is
Yeah,
really the
right.
safest water, not only to ship fish in,
Because
but to keep fish in.
mm-hmm.
Amy
That's another
Aquatic, oh,
not
Army
great
Aquatic,
situation.
right?
Army Aquatics was Logan's, Hulk
Oh, all
Logan's
right.
with a Z at the end.
Yes. Yeah.
So just a
Right.
little change around there.
Okay. Happens routinely.
Oh, and Scott Sankovic served in the armed forces.
He did. He's still in,
Just
I
getting to
think.
know you better there. Oh,
Uh,
really?
tin, tin Hine, has anyone ever tried the culture Daphne and Pregochars? Absolutely. And they do remarkably well. Let me give Tan a wrench.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the shoal.
Show some support for
The
Aquafinity.
Father Fish Shoal.
Aquafun, I'm
Hi,
sure you have a good
Mark
support system.
Davenport.
Yes. Thank you, Funk, for offering to help me move. Uh, one never knows. We'll see how it
That's very
goes.
sweet.
I may very well need help. Red Eye
That's
Aquatics.
that's the ultimate friend move is to say you're gonna
It's a help
move
move.
and show
You
up
bet.
and
Oh
haul
man.
ass. That's a friend.
Right. And exert
100%.
yourself for a day for a friend. You
Mm.
bet. Thank you, Sunset Chef. Appreciate
Share a
that.
couple slices at the end of the day.
You bet. And a
I
brewer
would get
too.
down in there and clean that tank for you, Father Fish, if we were closer. I would absolutely clean out your turtle tank and your salamander tank
Oh, it
in a
needs it. It
jiffy.
really does. Yeah.
If you could just
I
stand
need
here in
to.
my fish room and point and give direction while I'm trying to. I've had like a central air pump for oh my goodness, almost a year now, and I'm just too scared to
Yeah.
get the whole thing set up. So I still have all these other air pumps running.
Oh my goodness.
I'll
Yeah,
do
you
the
need to
work.
do it.
You do the pointing. I
Well,
know. I
do you
know.
want to do a gang valve or do you want to do PVC? You want to run PVC around the
Uh,
room and put valves in it?
well, I was thinking. Well, so I had just normal little airline tubing like you use on a normal tank running around, and then you said no, you want half-inch PVC. So I was thinking, why can't I just get like a half-inch tubing? I know that my fish store sells all kinds of different tubes because they'll go all the way up to Big Pond, and run that. Whatever's the normal thing that the big gang valves hook into, run that around the
What?
room and then drop it down into the little
How
guys.
many tanks do you have?
Do you want to wait while I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and we'll be at least 24 and growing. Yeah.
Okay, so you're on
They
your way to
told me I could
50.
just buy more of these. Sure. Yeah. Once I start moving out
Don't.
of this room and
Okay,
into the hallway.
I'm gonna suggest. I'm
Yeah.
gonna suggest you run PVC around the
Do you know that
perimeter.
it's like 3 times the price of normal right now?
Of
Not that
what?
this is going to be a lot of it, but I heard,
Has it?
how
Has it?
building supplies and everything else.
Yeah, is it
I've
going up?
heard that PVC is like 3 or 4 times the
Oh my
price. Yeah.
God, it's been pretty cheap,
Mhm.
like $8-10 for
Well, and I
an
mean it's
8 foot.
yeah, and it's not like I'm building a house with it. I'm just, running my
yeah.
hair.
You could do a one straight line and come off of that. And I could get you the valves. They're
Like
quarter-inch
straight around the
valves.
ceiling.
Yeah,
Like
just
straight on the
straight
ceiling,
across,
right?
and then come off of that. Or
Oh, you
or
mean across the middle of the ceiling?
or a T, or maybe a T. Make a T.
Oh. See, I love this. Sometimes I don't think outside the box like that. Like, I'm just like, how do I run it around the perimeter of the room? But that changes everything. Because,
Yeah, you
I
could
want
do
it
a
to be
T.
central and then spreading out.
You could do a U. You could do
All right.
any configuration
Yeah.
that'll get close to them with the
All right.
minimum of pipe.
Well, that'll give me
And
something
then
to chew on.
you
Yeah.
need a quarter-inch drill bit and the valves,
Mm.
and then a roll of
Okay.
a roll of. Now, if you need to get, you're going to need to get
A roll of the airline.
a couple of 100 feet. I can ship that to you
My
pretty cheaply.
local fish store, yeah, they have the rolls. Or I can get it from
The
you
big
for
roll.
sure.
Okay.
And
Well,
the valves and
either way,
everything. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
make any
I was
money on
getting
it,
it
but
in just like,
yeah,
well,
the valves
I'll
are
throw you a bone.
the valves are the valves are otherwise hard to get. You want plastic, not
Okay.
metal, because the metal
I
corrodes.
know, I remember you talking about that, and I went the wrong way when I first started buying like the single ones to go to the tanks. It just seems like metal's always better, but it makes sense.
Mark is saying I tried the soft tube. It worked for 8 months, and I kept having problems. I don't know what he's
I guess
referring
it's
to.
yeah.
Maybe
He's
just
talking about whether we're doing hard PVC or I'm
okay,
getting
right?
thicker like
Yeah,
nylon tubing from
I
my.
think you're right.
So I guess like maybe once you get such a high pressure air, maybe it just starts to blow it out or
Right,
something.
right. All right. Mary
Thank
said,
you, Roman Shiraz.
video
I'm
just
always like a fly
downloaded.
by the seat of my pants person.
Okay, I think we've got Mary's video. I'm clicking on
Right.
the link.
And we've been missing a lot in chat too, I would like to add.
I know we have. Well, here we go.
We do value all your comments, for
Here, so the
absolutely.
beep inside my door turned out to be a box from the
Oh,
mailman.
here we go.
This was fish, and I thought I would just share it with you guys. Excuse my appearance, like I said, bedhead and no makeup and all. I'll put some lipstick on. But anyway, let's see what's in the box. Okay, let's see.
She's beautiful.
This is a surprise from Father Fish. Y'all don't know Father Fish, check him
Oh,
out.
she got a music
He's the first
background.
person that
How
ever
cool
gave me
is
enough
that?
nerve to get up on a live stream.
She's more advanced than I.
Yes, which is a deep substrated dirt capping with sand method for keeping planted tanks. I'll make sure to include his link in the pinned comment or the description. Let's see what we have here. Looky there, Father Fish Coaster. Check that out. I love it.
Oh, she could have died with this.
What is this? Hold on a minute. I have my very own signed Father Fish poster. Look at there.
I'm very jealous of this.
Father Fish. I'm going to frame that and cut it and put it up on my wall. That is amazing. Of course, he's included some of his stickers. Father Fish had an aquarium store in Venice, Florida. That was just absolutely magical. It was a beautiful store, and he's finally, retired and got out of it. But we still remember it. Look there. And you can put Father Fish stickers on everything. Check it out. And he sent me some plants. Oh my goodness. Here. Oh wow. Rips.
That's Ludwigia.
Just different
Red
plants.
red
Y'all help me
Ludwigia.
Beautiful.
buy these. Don't mind. Nice and healthy.
beautiful. I know what this is. This is his famous corkscrew jingle
Corkscrew,
valve.
yes, it is corkscrew valve. That's the giant corkscrew. There's some
Clips and my
a cryptic
system
ring.
here. Looks like
Those,
Nubius,
yeah, those are Natapetite nubias.
I'm just making a mess here. Some nice grips. He's just gave me a little bit of everything out of his aquariums.
That's
And like I
No.
said, if you guys can
a
help me
micro
identify
sword.
anything, well,
It's
I
called a
love
micro
these.
Nice and
sword.
healthy.
Yeah, that's frog spit.
I like that Java moss.
That's
Java
Rickia.
moss. It may be.
Rickia, it's
I'm
Rickia.
not sure, but isn't it beautiful?
I love Rickia.
Rickia. Yeah, I do too.
I love this beautiful
There's
jungle
just some
valve.
more. That's the
Excuse my fingernails.
the real long. There's a piece of Java moss.
Well, she just has an ultimate plant collection now. How about that?
Really?
Beautiful.
You can never have too many plants.
I can't wait to watch these grow in her tanks.
I can't wait to
Really?
these in my aquarium. Yeah.
That's
Unless
frog
is that like,
frog spit. I think it's frog spit.
some frog spit?
We had some discussion about it last night
That's
at the
all I'm
club.
asking. I just wanted to make sure to share the unboxing with you. My cat has gotten into the box here. Say hi, Robert. But this right here is great.
Oh, it's her little bad cat. I'm jealous of that poster.
Father Fish. Thank you
I'm-
so
I'm gonna send you one.
support and your encouragement. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.
All right.
That was great,
fun.
Mary. Everybody click on it and give her a watch from your
Rosemary,
Really?
too. She deserves it.
Trying to put together some more fish tanks.
That's,
Hey everyone, Mary Page here. I just got out of bed. It's early.
Oh, I had a question highlighted. Aquafunk said, so FWC, not sure who that is, but they said that FWC said that Fisher can't be found up here in Plant City Nature Park on the Elkview River. Have you heard
Yeah.
about this? If so,
No.
I'm going to try and find some after the new year.
Yes, I did hear something about it.
Mary Page
I have a
here.
hard
Just got
time
out of
believing
bed.
it.
Oh,
But-
Aquafunk's in Florida, right?
Yeah, he is.
You lucky
Yeah.
guys down there. You can go in a drainage ditch and get some angels.
Oh, it's almost right. Almost. Oh, look at this. Guess who's here at 9:22?
Who's that?
That's my granddaughter. That's Nella
Oh,
Fox.
hello, sweetheart.
She
And
is
you just
10
turned
years
10,
old.
Correct?
This last week.
Yes, my
She's
daughter's
10 years
12,
old.
so pretty close.
Yeah.
Quite a young
Nice to
lady.
see you, Nella.
Getting to be older and older there. 10 years old, double digits. That's big.
Right.
We're happy to
Happy
see
to
you,
see you.
Nala.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for joining in, Nella. Nice to see you. All right. Aquafinity. Who else? Monster Fish Gal. Go over, give a like, hit the sub, and leave a comment. Mary Page Flynn, new video. Yeah, make sure you get over there and click on it. I kind of cheated, and she only got one hit out of all that. So you need to all go over and hit that. Yes, Nola is here.
Mhm.
It's Nayla, Nala, Nayla Fox. We'll have to ask her sometime where her name came from, because this is her online name. Happy late
It makes me
birthday,
think of
Scott says.
my guess, and I'm probably wrong, but it makes me think of the girl lion on Lion King. Her name was Nala, but
I was
I
thinking
could
the
be
same
totally
thing.
off there.
Yeah, Nayla, tell us where your name came from. Where'd you get Nayla?
Mary,
Well,
you're
that
such
was-
a good fish keeper to open that box and make a video early in the morning. I would have been like, oh, you know what? I meant to make a video, but Either I'm gonna get these fish out, or they're gonna have to wait.
Hi,
Or
Isabella. Nice to see you,
Plants, I
Isabella.
would have definitely put it off till later.
Right. Naresh is here.
It's so hard to
Hello,
keep track of
Naresh.
all the plants' names.
Oh, it is. It really is. There's some I
I'm
can't get.
trying to learn.
How we doing? 9:25.
Everybody's saying hi to Nayla or Nala. We're thinking it's
Yes.
Nala, but you let us know. Or you can, call your wonderful grandfather and let him know how you want it pronounced.
Right.
And I was excited. A question I wanted to ask her, but I heard on a different live stream was, is she into keeping fish as well? And you said yes. So that's awesome. And you have the most wonderful uh fish keeping grandfather there. He can teach you it all the tricks and everything.
Let's see. Aquafunk, watch the full video. Aqua's suggesting, and hitting the like without any view time hurts the channel. Michelle Kinsey. Hello,
Um,
Michelle.
M- Mary, if I ever get down to Florida and drainage ditch, I'm gonna pick you up on the way. You better believe that.
Really, really. Mary Page, I know I would have got her a drainage ditch. Ah, I'll tell you, I have found one. It's the best place I've ever been, I think, in my life. It is amazing. It's
Right off
it's
the
a
Target parking lot, right on the highway.
it's well kind of it's right on the highway. Um,
Oh,
you
Florida,
have
you guys are spoiled.
to pull off the road. It is water that's coming out of the ground. That comes out of a big lake that's a couple of miles north, and it's coming out cold. It's like 65 degrees. It is a pH of 5.0. It's very soft, very acid water, and it has an enormous variety of plants and fish in it. Just, in fact, we've even found little snakes there that we've not found anywhere else. Really unusual kinds of snakes. We've also caught turtles, some turtles there. It's just an amazing spot. It's about 100
I'm so
yards
jealous.
long, not very big, about the length of a football
Huh.
field. It's about five
And you
feet
just stopped
wide.
and tried it out one day.
Yep, no more than. Well, I was driving around looking for such a place, and I saw that, and I said, "That's it." It was exactly what I was looking for, and I've been back a dozen times. It's a 2-hour drive to get there, but I've been back over and over again. Just amazing, really wonderful.
Huh. Interesting. And then how many other little spots like that you don't have no idea? You know?
Really, crowd. Now I was talking with one of the guys who's a big collector. He says that in the Panhandle you find a lot of places like that, and there are fish in the Panhandle that we don't find down here. There are more cold water species. There are
Why?
darter.
Oh, because it's colder.
Well, yeah, it's colder. There are darters up there too that are coming down out of Tennessee. So it's an altogether different environment.
Well, that the Mississippi River coming down through there, huh?
That's much further west.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, but the mountains from Tennessee um, are just north of there. So we get the runoff, or
Mhm.
they get the runoff from that.
Whatever's in
Let's
those
see.
lakes.
No. What else is here? Mary said she put on lipstick. You look fine, Mary. just fine.
She's a natural beauty. She really is.
I would say so. So you were talking about next Friday that you might not be here. I'm going to I'm
Yeah,
going
my
to try to do
mother-in-law does.
a big Christmas Eve. Yeah, and I've been
Hmm.
invited to one, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
I went out. I went out
I
and I
think
bought
that.
a.
Um.
You could come on your phone just to say hi. I will be here.
Yeah, that's what I.
I,
If I'm able to, or who knows? I might even be back here. Maybe I even have presents wrapped. My um mother-in-law, she puts on Christmas Eve at her house, so I might not even be home. And then besides you and the kids, I put on Christmas brunch at my house. So it's just like usually the craziest time, and I'm trying to be ahead of things this year and not go overboard. So I just feel like it would be. I shouldn't say I'm going to be here, but if I can pop in, that'll be all. I want to just say hi to any of you on the Fish Fam that are want to come and hang out with family or not even family and just the holidays. It can be a very stressful period. So, I think it's great to, for us all to be able to touch base and wish each other the best.
Aquafunk is saying, I know a drainage
I
pond
just am seeing this.
right outside of
See,
Public Deck that has the reddest
that's
jewel.
not fair.
How about
I can
that?
just take like string algae off of a lake rope in August. That's about all that goes on up here.
Nayla is
I
posted.
caught some
Nayla,
Easter gambusia.
Nayla posted some virtual hugs for all of us, and I know they're sincerely given. She's a hugger.
Oh, that's wonderful for everybody here in the Fish Fam. You need a hug? There you go. We love it.
Nayla just
So
gave us all
supportive.
a bunch of hugs, right?
I'm glad you told me that was a hug. I always thought it was a front-facing rubber duck with a
I know,
heart.
it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. It's called
Now
a
I
virtual,
understand what it is. It makes sense.
right? Called
A
virtual
virtual
hug.
hug.
Debbie says hello, Nayla.
Oh, I just got the notification that LRB is going live.
Oh, all right. He's
For those of you.
apparently looking at property right where I'm planning to move in
Where are you
uh,
planning to
uh,
move? Pittsburgh,
Port,
Pittsburgh.
Port Charlotte, I think. It's it's closer to
Is that
some of
still in
the
Florida?
saltwater stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. It's south of me
Okay.
40 miles south, and he's looking at
So would that
property
be?
in that
Oh wow. And he probably wants to
right
put a
there.
serious operation down there though, because he was going to go to an island before all the
Yeah,
nonsense happened.
exactly. Elaine is calling me. Let me see what she's up to. Elaine, uh, I'm good. Are you watching us online? Oh, yeah, we're on right now. Well, I'll call you back. Okay. Ah, snailed it. Mystery Snail Garden snailed it. Let's see, Debbie.
Father Fish and Lucas in the same town. This is going to become
Yep.
just the fish hub of the
There.
world. When you see a fish,
There.
you're going to see there, and then like the globe starts from there and moves out.
It'll be the dirted tank hub of the world.
We're all just going to we're just all going to get drawn there. We'll do our pilgrimage.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Father Fish
moving,
is
Isabella.
moving. Mhm.
I've been living with a
Yeah, we
gentleman
do change a place.
for about 5 years who's just turned 94 and just died, sadly. And his family is going to be selling the house, so I won't be able to stay here. So I'm looking around trying to find something. We'll see how it all goes. Whizzle Aquatics, much love. Whizzle, good to see you. We need to turn Whizzle blue here. Can we do that? Yes, that might be. Right, what else? What have we got? We've got 42
Lucas should
here.
build you a tiny house on his property, and you'll pay him back
Really?
in just
Right.
pure fish, everything fish. You'll show him where that little ditch is on the side of the road,
Oh,
where the
yeah,
elephants
that's
are in the middle of Florida.
really,
You have a
really.
lot to tell, right?
That'll be
Where you
fun.
get the pygmy seahorses. Oh my goodness!
Right.
And then Lucas will take the pygmy seahorses and turn them blue and red. And can you imagine the possibilities?
Really.
Guys, let's
You
start
bet.
pushing these guys. That'll be a popular video. You and Lucas building your tiny house.
Really, really. Corporal Jagger. I'm holding up well. Thank you, Corporal. I'm doing okay. Langdon and Animals. Hey, Fish, it's been a long time since I've made it to a live stream and having a bunch of health issues, but I'm happy to be here. Well, we're happy to see you, Langdon. Nice to have you with us.
We're glad to have you.
Well, we can move your camper to Florida, Mary.
I smell a fish fam commune.
Really, really, I think. Mary's house is on wheels. We could get her down here pretty easily.
Bring her down.
Really. All right. Well, where are we at? We got 42 people hanging in there tight with us. So I guess we'll just
Hit
keep
that
going
like
for a
button for
little
Father
while.
Fish's Christmas.
Today is Friday. I'll be back Sunday evening at 6:30 or 6 o'clock. Sunday evening at 6 with Mary, and then next
Lovely
Monday,
Lady
Wednesday,
Mary.
Friday. Yes. Be sure to support the fundraiser that Super Cichlids is doing. Young lady lost her mother in a car accident, and they're doing a fundraiser to help the family. Langan says Fish Fam Commune.
I'm not sure.
Pardon?
The little girl who lost her mother was 12 or something like that, I think.
15, yeah.
15. Oh my goodness. How sad. Yeah. Anything, if you're out there and you're feeling that holiday spirit, go ahead and click that link. It'll
Really.
be appreciated for sure.
Mary, I come
No
like
CEO.
Lucas. I come like Lucas. I've got the rest of my fish room in storage in 3 different places. So my next move is gonna have to be big enough to be able to house me and my stuff.
Me and my menagerie.
Really? Is Malik coming on later? He was on earlier.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything.
Mary just mentioned.
I was wondering then, is Alex going to be on tonight at 10:30?
Alex was?
I was wondering, because that's the time he had started coming back on.
Yeah, I think I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of moving around, but he's doing a lot of really good stuff, though. And he's looking very good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just real proud of him and happy for him. Yeah, it's a good video, Mary.
Oh, yeah, really he'll be on at 10:35.
All right,
Oh, it's
Alex
James
will.
the Fish
Right.
from Beaver. He'll be on tonight.
Oh, really? Oh, that'll be cool. I haven't seen James for a while.
Well, he's live tonight, 10:35. Sounds good.
Said he could hear you fine. All right, I think we'll get off. We're kind of running out of gas here. Wonderful Christmas,
All
everybody.
right.
Let me um, let me see if I can
Absolutely.
get some of the Christmas music up so we can
Yes,
go
it comes
Christmas.
but once a year, guys. Tune in.
Really? Let's see.
Can't find it on
Alex,
Spotify. Sorry.
really? All right, here we go.
Aqua Malik is coming on at 10:35 Eastern as well. Lori let us know. For anybody ever
Bunny,
wondering, Lori is
help.
Monster Fish
Father Fish is
Gal.
trying to eat my hamburger.
Is he stealing?
What is this?
Ready? This
Interference. Go
is
for it.
this is Aquarium Cop sent me a video
Oh, yes.
that we're going to start this off with. That is just so sweet and so much. Look, can you see the cup up above it? We sent him a mug, and he sent us back
Oh,
this
yes.
video.
His mug. And how many mugs did he send after you sent that? My goodness.
Oh my
I
word,
have
a
one from
dozen,
him.
I'm sure.
I
Yeah,
think
a
about
bunch
it
of
when
them.
I see him.
Bunny, help. Father Fish is trying to eat my hamburger.
Is he stealing our food again?
Help. Father Fish, get out of here.
All right.
Father Fish got
Not hearing
buried
the audio.
in
There
his
we go.
substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. He'd been carrying too much sand now, and he tipped in with the bag. He wanted to make a deep bed, now he's fertilizing plants instead. When they found him in the morning, in that tank way in the back, he was beneficial down there. The plant roots were never ever looking back. Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Mary. She's been taking this so well. See her sleeping in with Calvin, changing water and giving guppies crushed eggshells.
Thank you, Irene.
All our tanks suck without Father. An inch of gravel now we hate. And we just can't help but wonder, should we haul those bags of sand and test our fate? Test our fate! Father Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe.
So just two fish tanks. Gee, if I could
song is Foxy Fishes. And she's on Aquavid. Check her out.
Right. This is Roxy. One more.
You know Mary and Joey and Cassie and Roxy, Lee, T-Bone, Shelby, and Sharpies. But do you recall the most important fish nerd of all? Father Fish, the shoal leader, has a very white fluffy beard. And if you ever need him, don't show him any fear. All you gotta do is ask questions. He will always sort you out. Don't forget your plants and your dirt. That will make your tank last and last. Then one cloudy tank appeared, and Father Fish came to say, if you do it this way, it will change your day. Oh, how the shoal really loves him, and how he can help us learn. With Father Fish to guide us, we will always make them tanks flow.
One more.
Uh-oh.
Here it is.
To keep my tanks from getting frightful, that's the same.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
Since I got nowhere to go, get the hose, let it blow, let it blow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Water change just keeps it popping. Make sure your lights are way down low. Get the hose, let it blow, let it blow. When we finally bid each other good night, we can join the Discord forum. Making fish keeping a delight. Make sure to keep your fishies warm. Now our troubles are sliding. No more plants and fish are dying. As long as we have Father Fish show. Let it go, love you show.
God bless you, Mary. God bless you all. Delighted to be with you. What fun. It is always fun to be with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
See you Sunday evening.
And with you.
Bye.
And also with you.
Thank you. And thank you so much,
Bye,
Shelby,
everyone.
for being here. Bye-bye. Love you all.